I will take another test right now.
I don't care about tests now. The 5 prior tests that you've had have all been diluted.
I'm Karen Walker. I've been told that
Where's Mr. Walker now?
he was just here.
Mr. Walker, come up.
The issue is that he's testing negative, but it's showing for the lab result diluted. And Judge, I don't know why it's showing that, but
I know why.
well, I don't know how much. My question would be, how much water does someone have to consume for it to show diluted?
They have other things that you can take at high times that will dilute it. It's not just a matter of drinking 15 gallons of water. There are other masking agents that they use to dilute to.
If someone takes a diuretic.
Well, I don't know about a diuretic, but I mean, just there are other things that you could take at high times to mask what you're doing. And I told you now, a dilution was just as good as testing positive with me. With all the drama you've given us, absolutely not.
I've been on the diet. I've been on a strict diet, so I haven't been drinking a lot of soda. Or I barely drink water. I barely drink juice. I've been drinking a lot of water. I've been cleaning out my system, flushing out my system to make sure I stay clean. Because like you told me, and like I've made sure that my lawyer know, I'm trying to stay clean, trying not to mess up in any way. Sir, I'm telling you, I have not.
All of the lab tests come back. They've not been able to confirm the negative this way.
I've been completely clean, sir.
I want to do a deeper dive because I want to know more about the dilution. I'm not taking your word for it. Like you telling me something goes in one ear, goes out the other ear.
But I'm telling you, I've been listening to you. I do not want to go back to jail. Everything I'm supposed to do. Like I said, I've been on a strict diet a lot, and I have been drinking a lot of water only because it flush out my system to get the THC out. That's it. I've been drinking a lot of spring water, cucumber water, and juice, and cucumber.
Because of your prior positive.
Yes.
Not because of a new positive.
No,
correct.
because my prior positive you got on me. You said if it happened again, and I've been drinking a lot of cranberry juice, a lot of water. That's flush out your system. That's just natural way I've been fine to get out all the THC out.
I already told you what was going to happen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Diluted sample, and they're telling me how many diluted samples are you saying? So regardless, I'm not making a decision now. We need to hear more.
Yes, Judge.
Yes, sir.
Keep me the jury box.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
There's a diluted sample, so you can't really tell because it's all masks. It's all masked because of whatever he's doing to dilute the sample. So that's the problem, is he's doing something to trick us into diluting the sample so we can't tell what he's taking. Mr. Walker, you have open at this time a possession of marijuana, 2 to 4 ounces, a possession of a controlled substance. You pick up another possession of 4 ounces to 5 pounds. You have a DWI with a child passenger, which is, what is it, like a 3-year-old, right? And then the car is filled with marijuana smoke, and you have a veritable pharmacy of dope in the car with you. This isn't the first bond violation, and you also have a gun. You have so many bond violations that your bond is now at 45,006 on all of our cases. And I told you, when you got out, if you had any issues, you would be going back to jail. I told you no diluted samples. I said no positive samples. Strict compliance was required. You have now five diluted samples.
And this, just so you can see this. It just comes back as the abnormal levels of keratin, but everything else is nice.
I'm taking everything you say seriously, Judge. Everything.
You can't tell that though. You can't tell if he's using cocaine, benzodiazepine, phencyclidine, because it's diluted.
I will take another test right now.
I don't care about tests now. The 5 prior tests that you've had have all been diluted. 5 prior tests have been diluted. I'm now revoking your bond again. Goes with you.
Should we do a test on Thursday and see if it comes back?
No. Mr. Walker, you have a freaking pharmacy of illegal drugs in your car with a 3 to 4-year-old in a plume of marijuana smoke.
I've been taking everything you say
Time
seriously.
and again, I can't get through to you.
I've been taking everything you say seriously.
No,
I'm completely sober.
Judge, what would you be setting his new bonds at?
90,007 on all of them. Mr. Perry, you are charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you. This case is 454 days old, and you continue to duck out of us. And we continue to give you PR bonds. I'm not done with it. We're going to do probable cause, and after that, I'm going to put you in the jury box to see where we go from here, sir.
Yes, Judge.
Please.
Officers observed a vehicle with expired tags and conducted a traffic stop. Officers made contact with the defendant and observed a strong odor of an alcoholic beverage. Officers observed bloodshot eyes, slurred speech, and profuse sweating. The defendant admitted to drinking 1 alcoholic beverage earlier in the evening. Standard field sobriety tests were conducted. HGN 4 out of 6, walk and turn 5 out of 8, one leg stand 3 out of 4. The defendant was read the DIC and consented to breath. The defendant blew a .101 and .10.
Mr. Perry, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. Do you have a valid Texas driver license, sir?
Yes, sir.
I'm ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to drive. You will be signing an affidavit with me today. I'm now sending you for a drug and alcohol test, and you must immediately come back. Do you understand me? If you fail to come back, I will make your bond so high your teeth are going to fall out. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You know, Mr. Perry, I'm not a smart man. Yeah, and I may look stupid, but I'm just not. And every once in a while, I get these little hairs that just kind of tingle on me, you know, and it tells me something. I sent you for a drug test, and you tested positive for amphetamines, buprenorphine, fentanyl, and methamphetamine. It stops today. The next time you test positive, I will hold you in contempt, slap you with 180 days, probate it for 2 years, and put you in an inpatient rehab facility. Do you understand? That's what happens from today. If you cannot get the demons off your back, then I'm going to do it for you, and I promise you're not going to like the way that I do it. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Take a seat for me in the jury box. On one ankle, I'm going to put a GPS monitor. On your other ankle, I'm going to put a Scram ankle monitor so I know that you're not consuming alcohol. You are forbidden from driving, and you will be signing an affidavit promising me you're not going to drive. Also, you will be coming here every Monday and Thursday to take drug tests, and the next time you test positive for, why are you looking at him? He's not talking to you. There's nothing that he can do about this. It's me. You tested positive for meth and fentanyl, and you're going to take a lot more drug tests with me. If you don't like it, don't get in trouble. The next time you test positive, I will put you in jail, and you already know what's going to happen. Do you understand? You can try to take care of these demons yourself. If you don't, I'm going to do it for you. It's plain and simple. I don't care what you're, I don't care. If you don't like it, don't get in trouble. Your case, it's a DWI, and it's 454 days, so you've taken off on us a year and a half. You're lucky that you're even walking out of here today, Mr. Perry. Everything that you're going to get happens today. And the next time you take off on me, your bond's going to be so high, your head's going to spontaneously combust. Do you understand? Sorry?
I speak with my lawyer.
Sure. Just talk with him. You guys can work something else out, but you guys can go talk. Okay. You can avoid the piper for only so long. The kind of dope that you're using, you're either going to kill yourself, end up with a 25-year sentence, or end up like one of those little old men that you see on the street, all hunchback Quasimodo looking dudes with no teeth because they done used way too much dope, never got off of it, and just never got a job, never got money, begging on the street. That's what happens for people who constantly use these types of drugs and never get over it. Nothing good happens from it. It's fun while you're young, but you're not young forever, Mr. Perry. How old are you now? You're 36. Before long, 15 years will pass like this. And if you continue to use, I'm telling you, you're going to be one of those Quasimodo looking MFs out there on the street, begging for money, looking like you're 70 when you're 45. It's on you. Look, you can do whatever you want in life. I'm only telling you that the older you get, the bigger you get, the fatter you get, the uglier you get, you lose hair. Life doesn't get easier. And if you don't make something and do something for yourself now, in 20 years, you're going to end up on the street. You can avoid this for only so long. Life will catch up to you. And life's a bitch when you don't have money and when you don't have your health. We see it every day. Not too long ago, we had some dude, colostomy bag all just broken, shiza spilling everywhere, just sick. And you know what it stems from? Too much dope. Now, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You've worked out an agreement. Well, what are we doing on Mr. Perry? 3 days in jail. Credit for the 2 days that you've done. This is going to go on your record. And I'm going to tell you, if you're ever in a car, you get pulled over, first thing they're going to do, they're going to look up your criminal history. They're going to see this DWI. You have any kind of whacked smell on you, whether it's booze or any kind of dope, you're going to be right back with us. What we're doing today will not happen again. It's a minimum of 30 days in jail. Do you understand? You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, there's no changing it. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to suspend your license for a year. Do not drive until you get a license. Otherwise, you're going to be back here. And I'm telling you, you come back here, I'm going to bring the pain.
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the offense, sir?
Guilty.
Find you guilty. Follow the agreement. I'm going to roll your court costs so you won't owe anything. Mr. Perry, don't come back.
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.